Big up Jamaica. Big up all the audiences all over the world who are hearing us on stage today. I am happy to be a musician. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be a human being and not extremely oppressed and all the other words that come along with that. So at my age, I give thanks. I've come, as the great Roy Shirley would say, a long musical journey, very long musical journey. And along the way, they say that you are as much as your friends make you to be. And I'm happy to hear that it seems like we have a lot of friends. So therefore, if you have a lot of friends, you know what I mean, a lot of relevant things make from long time through Bob Marley music, through the cultural aspect of the reggae music, throughout the whole world. The world has embraced it through one loveness and brethrenship and the human factor and the human family. Black people in general, through everything, religion, politics, the world, how it's set up, we are living basically in the age of the Caucasian Empire. There are many empires are coming out, they have all conglomerated. So most things is Eurocentric, through religion, through whatever. And they have never really embraced the black skin and the black culture, 100 part of the human family. They have never really given us that. And here we are, many people, and through the genres and technology and everything, we have to be very acquiescent to a certain degree with if the white man really give you the pat and say, you go, because we have never developed along the way many things for ourselves. Now, in saying that, it is similar and tantamount to a man building a house for his family and people around him. They can't wait till the house built. So them keep running off and think it's better, so the house never really ever get built. Instead of them sticking together and saying, we may not live in this beautiful house when it's finished, but we are going to give the sacrifice and sacrifice that generation to build this house. So our children and grandchildren will live properly in this house. And so we have to see the same when building a nation, in building countries, in building a race of people. So we take the sacrifice, we take the early beating, and we take the everything. So it's on to even basically like Jamaica. A lot of people like you, myself, a lot of people emigrate and leave it and man look back and say, well, no, this is not good, it's not that, it's not this, it's not good, it's not that. But if we take the sacrifice seriously and sit with it and fight through the bad times, all the bad times, but building something solid and concrete, in the end, now in the millennium, we would have a very good house. The house would really stand up good. Per se, nations like Singapore, even Japan, who came out of World War II, etc., etc. In the way of music, is the same thing with our reggae music. A hell of a foundation. You think, say, when Desmond Dekker, Baba Marcia, you know, all the scratch them, all the early man, them who get the things for the British charts and they wasn't thinking of reggae music. They must think of a song, a culture, a vibe of people that, you know what I mean, would go through thinking about riches and now here, look at this, where we are now, on the global scene with reggae. Here's reggae, it is now part and parcel of pop culture.
Of course, mainstream.
Mainstream. You know what I mean? So that is the journey that I was glad to be kind of a part of in the early beginnings.
Yes.
Because in the early beginnings I was surrounded by totes. I used to go look at show, watch it. I used to go to Bournemouth. And I used to have a saltwater swimming pool, Bournemouth. I don't know if people remember where Bournemouth down East Cigar way. I used to go down there and watch Skitterlights, watch Judge Harrison. And you know the funniest thing is that even on the Sundays when I used to go to the music center, Tam Cook and everybody, there's not a lot of people. More people were swimming outside and doing things than we sitting in to what? Now people would want to say that, oh, Skitterlights was, this all these accolades and all. But, you know, it was just music and who love it, love it. Man, used to go sound dance even more than really sit down and take in.
Most time less of our music, it was never really loved
There you go.
And that fervor that follow other things that are more disposable.
That is correct.
Not so necessarily with what's best.
So now it has been married now, and with the marriage with the Afrobeat, with the hip hop beat and everything. So now more than ever, it can go globally way easier than when we have it was always going to tell them about basically see the old time days when a man say, boy, a reggae song on the radio, reggae, a deep one on the radio. What? Because we were not really played in my time.
But it's all over now, Roger.
Everywhere.
It's all over every other genre.
Everywhere.
Right now.
So the young youths, them, I am giving out to, I'm on a thing, and on a vibe, because when I came into reggae music, I've decided the music. I have a man like Al Pluto would tell me, when he started playing, father said, what? Music? My father used to say, what? This Rasta business. That was my time.
Yeah.
Now, every man might say, boy, dance all it too, gun money too, this, too that. But hey, it's the expression of the people from the streets and from whatever. I am basically here to say, and I'm a recipient of it to a certain degree, education is key. It is key. Every single human being, from all the monies the government taking that's supposed to give you clean water, give you housing, give you hospital, give you education, should be always right up there with every amenity that is given at you. Because education is the key to lift any people. Think about it too, which I am happy for other people because they come and tell me, you know, when we buck up on and say, well, Will Smith sing your tune in a movie, you know, Will Smith, you know, you said, damn, and you never thought that would ever really happen. And then, you know, he's with himself and him hug you up and him come round and you have a camaraderie. I said, damn, you know what I mean? So I can give me like a couple of clap and a couple of things and say we're happy for that, really. And I remember this, I will never forget this. We were in Indonesia, some weird part of Indonesia in 95, 96. And I remember this man, like a man standing on the corner, I don't know if he was selling something. I asked Jan, I'm telling you the truth, I'm not telling you a lie. So the man standing in a van, like a big Toyota, you know, a big van, and we're on the micro. And the brother stopped, and the man said, la 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 la, la la. I said, look at that. In Indonesia, I said, well, damn. You know, because you saying, nobody don't know me. And the man looked at the man, and I'm look, maybe him say, oh, black people with some dreadlock. Maybe I tell you, what if it's their mother? Oh, then another time I remember we were at the Turkish border. And I was going through one paperwork problem, plus this and that, and the guy trying to explain. And then in a circle, you never know who in a circle, it never mean nothing to him. And the guy turned around, and the guy said, bad boy. And the man stopped. And the man said, bad boy, bad boy. And I said, damn, at least. So the world singing song, I'm happy for that. I'm glad. There's many other artists that the world sing them songs too, but us little one in Jamaica, where me coming from and can have that, I am very, very happy and thank God for that. The younger one them can know, say, well, boy, you can last for 53 years, and if you do right and you stick with it and don't be too crazy and maddy and everything, every genre of music and everything within the music business, you have the business of music, as Shaggy say. And you have those who are responsible and some who are not so responsible.
Yes.
You know, you have somewhere some eccentric, some crazy, some whatever.
Yeah.
Somebody, you know, but I am happy to come from that school. From backing up them days with Roy Shirley and Toots and the Maters and Gregory. Even today, me and Freddie and Michael was talking about Gregory, the joke them. Really miss Gregory. Gregory was a different kind of human being. You know, we had great times. I am happy for coming from that era. You know, I talk with TJ, tell me about the tough life, Garrison community, etc. Like many other youths and many other things in Jamaica. And the man have a talent. God has given him a talent, like Ogagi Bob Marley, Desmond Dekker. We are a very, very talented country. I don't know when them drop us out from Africa. But we have a vibe. This little being a place. Look how strong we are in American politics. Vice President come from this man, Colin Powell. How come we so?
We're getting an ambassador with Jamaica.
So we have a vibes, brethren. We do really have a strong, powerful vibe. This will never go away. Why is that this country and that country and that country? We right up there in pop culture. Everybody want to kind of talk like a Jamaican, sing like a Jamaican piece, and love and this and whatever. We don't want to grab that piece out of our culture. But it's a strong, strong culture. It is strong. European, Asian, whatever. Yeah, we're not gonna rock and roll with this, the pop, but we dead too. We're strong and we're good, man. For real. Me personally, I tell you what. Everybody want to praise and say, oh, in a circle, as this. People may sit back and say, when I was young too, I remember a lot of older people who had gone before and gone to England. I never really heard of them. Many of them would come back to Jamaica and do the thing. I was 10 years old, 12 years old, 15, kind of getting the music love. And I would hear them talking. I said, old boy, old man. And I think, but I think I can impart, we as a band and a group can impart somebody aspire to at least 50 something. We have stuck together through adversity, many adversities. Jacob Miller died, you didn't think the death at 26 years old, whenever he thought about those things. And to keep something together, that we can still be in the movies, bad boy movie, when big artists, we can have a successful recording complex that, you know what I mean? So I give myself that. I clap myself for that.